Good evening and happy Friday to you. I'm Ralph Mangum. This is the WHKY News for Friday, July 19th. You can watch us every weekday on over-the-air TV on channel 14.2, and of course we are online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, an arrest has been made in connection with the death of an infant previously reported on WHKY. 39-year-old Megan Sadazan of Tanglewood Drive in Hickory has been arrested by Catawba County Sheriff's officers and charged with murder. The victim in the case is the suspect's daughter. Just before 5 o'clock on the morning of July 12th, officers responded to a report of a suspicious person near Section House Road between Conover and Hickory. Deputies encountered an adult female who seemed disoriented. Deputies followed the woman to her residence on Tanglewood Drive. There, they found the woman's 9-month-old daughter deceased inside the residence. The Sheriff's Criminal Investigations Division initiated an investigation into the child's death. No cause of death has been released pending the results of an autopsy. Foul play was suspected. Sheriff's investigators consulted with the District Attorney's Office. The investigation led to the arrest of the suspect. Sadazan was jailed today in the Catawba County Detention Facility, where she is being held without bond. A first appearance in Catawba County District Court is coming up on Monday. With details on an arrest in a sex offense case, here's WHKY's Eastwood.
According to police reports, the suspect in this case committed a statutory sex offense against a 13-year-old victim. Police say that he provided drugs to the female victim before committing that crime. The suspect was placed in jail without bond following his arrest. As of the time I'm filing this report, he is not listed as an inmate in Iredell County. 27-year-old Eric Mauricio Guevara of Mooresville was arrested by Mooresville police officers. He's charged with felony statutory rape of a child under 15 years old and misdemeanor contributing to the delinquency of a minor. On Tuesday, the Mooresville Police Department received a report of a possible sexual assault on a 13-year-old female victim. Officers responded and spoke with the minor's parents and learned there was possible inappropriate conduct between the victim and an adult neighbor. The suspect was identified as Guevara, and he was interviewed by a Mooresville Police Department detective. During the interview, the suspect admitted to allowing the victim to come to his residence, where he provided the victim with marijuana and had sexual intercourse with her, according to police reports. The suspect also reportedly stated that he was aware that the victim was underage. The suspect was placed in the Iredell County Detention Center without bond following his arrest. As of the time I'm filing this report, he is not listed as an inmate in Iredell County. A district court date is scheduled for August 5th. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. WHKY's Arianna Mack has more details on a Lenoir drug arrest we reported yesterday, including the arrest of a second suspect.
2 suspects have been arrested following a trafficking investigation. 31-year-old Zachary George Stevenson of Bessemer City and 40-year-old Devin Johnson, whose address was not listed, were arrested Tuesday by Lenoir police officers. As WHKY previously reported, Stevenson is charged with 2 felony counts of trafficking in methamphetamine, along with single felony counts of possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver meth and maintaining a vehicle or dwelling for controlled substance. Stevenson is also charged with failing to report an accident, possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting, delaying, or obstructing a public officer, hit and run, and reckless driving to endanger. Johnson is charged with 2 counts of felony probation violation and 1 misdemeanor count of resisting a public officer. A 3rd suspect was arrested on a misdemeanor charge. On Tuesday, investigators saw Stevenson driving a 2024 Chevrolet passenger car on Warren Place in Lenoir while having a suspended driver's license. Officers conducted a traffic stop while on Warren Place. As officers began to approach the vehicle, Stevenson fled. After driving a short distance on Warren Place, Stevenson crashed into a small utility trailer. Immediately after the crash, Stevenson and two additional passengers in the vehicle fled on foot. Following a short foot pursuit, Stevenson and the other passengers were taken into custody. A probable cause search of the vehicle resulted in officers finding 411.2 grams of methamphetamine, drug paraphernalia, and $1,626 in U.S. currency. The suspected narcotics seized have a street value of $61,650, according to the North Carolina drug guidelines. Stevenson was jailed under $750,000 secured bond in the Caldwell County Detention Center. A district court date is scheduled for August 7th. Johnson's bond was set at $4,500 secured. He has a district court date July 31st. Anyone with information should call the City of Lenoir Police Department. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. Arianna, Rob, and I will be right back with today's crime report. Arianna has 3 Caldwell County arrests with 1 suspect facing 9 felony charges. Rob has 3 from Burke County with suspects facing charges for disclosure of private images and stalking. And I have an HPD arrest and 2 from Morganton Public Safety. In local sports today, Jason Savage has news regarding a new ticketing platform for LR Athletics, plus some coaching news involving App State Wrestling and baseball. In Community Focus, we'll get the details on the upcoming season at Comma in Morganton, and Rob has some news regarding the Fonta Flora State Trail. Cloudy today with a high only in the low 80s. You may have seen a few afternoon showers depending on where you are. We'll stay in the low to mid 80s through the weekend and for pretty much all of next week. There's a chance of rain every day throughout that period, ranging anywhere from 55 to nearly 80%. Look for an up-to-date forecast at WHKY.com whenever you need it. I'm Ralph Mangum, and you are watching the WHKY News.